How you doing? It's Tuesday, September 15th, I think. So I went to the movies. I went to see The Long Walk. And first, before that, I was gonna do two separate reviews, but I saw Talk to Me. My friend lent it to me. I didn't like it. It's a good idea. I mean, it's well made, but it's just not the kind of movie I like. Maybe if I had seen it at the library, I probably would have grabbed it. My friend lent it to me, but when I was at his house, we were watching. Well, he was watching the Bring Her Back, and I watched a good chunk of it, maybe like 40 minutes, 45 minutes of it. And he's over, borrow, Talk to Me, and I was I bet Talk to Me is gonna be a lot like this movie, and it is. It's just like miserable. It's a good idea, like where there's a severed hand of a Satanist or something, or a witch, and you grab it and you say, "Talk to me," and then you say, "Let me in," and a spirit gets into you. After watching that, I would not do that. I really don't believe in ghosts and spirits, I guess, and demons. But I mean, who knows? I wouldn't do it. Would you do it? And they do it like it's just a game. It almost like drugs. Seems like it's like a forbidden thing that they're doing. Anyway, I think only one person dies. There's a really horrible thing. Oh, you heard where the kid slams his head into just he's just slamming his head to a table on the edge of a fireplace or something. It's just horrible. I don't want to see like, even though it is a supernatural thing, it's it just seems like it's like misery porn. I've heard that. And then when it was ending, I was like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. So I didn't like it. You might, I don't know if you like it. And I think I just don't like really. Yeah, there's no humor. Like I said, there's only one kill. There's some cool looking like. I swear you see a lady take a bite out of a baby, in like quick flashes of like the other side of the spirit realm. I just like monster movies, like 80s slashers, action movies, stuff. I like Hereditary. I did not like. So yeah, just like depressing horror movies. I guess I just don't. I don't. Do you like them? Which brings me. I saw The Long Walk, which is very depressing too, but it's just more exciting. Plus, I've read the story like two or maybe three times. I think only two, and it's really good. And I don't like Stephen King anymore. I haven't liked him for a while. He's a terrible writer, but he wrote it when he was like 18. He really tapped into something. He says he wrote it, or like he wrote it when he was. It's one of his Bachman books, but did he know about Bachman when he was 18? Maybe he was just in that mindset of Bachman already, and he didn't even know it. Maybe Stephen King is really Bachman, and then he became whatever. But I really liked the movie. I would have loved to see. I was thinking, man, can you imagine like this made in like 1985? Like I guess Corey Feldman would be too young. I don't know who would like some good 80s teens and make it like a TV movie. Just like it would look so real. And actually the movie did look, it just looked I like how they don't say it's in the future. It almost looks like in the Like it looks like 60s vehicles. Nothing says to not. They don't like movies used to do where they have one thing, a couple of things. Oh, we're in the future, and it'll have like a car with some weird lights on it, or a helicopter with wings, or something. Just some little dumb little thing to tell you it's in the future. None of that in this, except that like they mention. I don't even know if they mentioned in the book. There was Civil War, I think. America's not doing too great, and the walk like picks revenue up, and it's like healing America. But they really don't go into that too much. It's all just walking, talking, and shooting. And I wish I would have read it again, because I do remember Ray Garrity. The actor that plays him was really, really good. I thought they're all really good. There's a little Asian kid. The way he talks, he's like spastic. He's really good, and he has some weird. I don't know what kind of. This little Korean dude. Why has he got like a New York? I don't know what kind of accent he was. DeVries is played by the guy that played the android in Alien Romulus. Everyone loved him in Alien Romulus. They should love him in this, because he's pretty good too. They're all good. Like I remember, I was getting characters confused. There's a character named Stebbins. He could be like Captain America. He was really good. He's like the favorite. I felt he was like I think maybe even in the book they say he was like the favorite to win. Then there's Barkovich. He was my favorite in the movie. Well, I liked him a lot, even though he's a total dirtbag jerk. There's it's one of the contestants. Like he just had like a very feminine walk, and I was like, are they making this kid look? They're supposed to be gay, and then Barkovich calls him queer or something, or a homo or something. So I guess he was supposed to. Yeah, really felt bad when he gets shot. This one really graphic. The first person that gets shot in the head, and they shoot him like this side, and then all this comes out. I wish that, like, they could have used like real squibs, real like RoboCop. I just can imagine like RoboCop style squibs, and just gallons of blood coming out. They're all CGI. They all look like it, but they're cool. There's some like they actually don't show too many graphic ones, but they show enough. Almost like sometimes like, okay, I don't want to see another kid get shot in the head. And there was one. It was just like the shot. Even I wear my headphones as earplugs. Oh. How tired I am. And there was just a shot that rang out, and it scared me. And there's a part where they're just blowing away kids. But yeah, but you don't see it, and it's at night. Yeah. I really like. I can see like the long walk too. The longer walk. Something stupid. It's very emotional. I really felt for the characters. Again, the actor who plays Garrity. He reminded me. He actually reminded me of like someone I might know, or maybe you know. There's some other black kids. They're all like very. There's like 3 or 4 black dudes they kind of focus on. There was the guy from Alien Romulus. He's like the cool, like stronger. Now, let's see. He's not like a tough guy. He probably is tough, but he's just like a strong guy. Then there's like a nerdy, stuttery kid. He looked cool. Like I didn't want to see him get blown away, and they don't show it. He just gets dropped somewhere along the way, and he looked like he's 15. Well, there's a black dude with a radio, like dreads or like long braids. Oh man, he just starts taking off all his clothes. And if you leave the road, if you leave the pavement, that's automatic. Like, call it punching your ticket, I think. And they shoot him like a 50 caliber, and I kind of wish maybe did see him get like burst into pieces, but they don't. He's far away, and he sees some big bullet hits, and he doesn't have. He's just in his underwear. And yeah, there's. Well, yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I spoiled that though. But there's like two other like, pretty graphic kills. It could have been worse, but I really liked it. I read the book twice, and I do not remember the ending. Everybody talks about the ending. I think someone said like it ends. It doesn't happen in the movie, but this last surviving walker feels like he's being chased by the devil, and he keeps walking. I don't remember. And also, I feel like I remember in the book, the race, well, the walk actually did have an end, and in the movie they said there's no end until there's only one person left. I feel in the book it said it was like 400 miles, and whoever, I just assume like whoever crosses, like a race, whoever crosses the finish line first wins, and the other guys just, they just don't, get killed, and they don't get a prize. Because if you fall under 3 miles an hour, they shoot you in the head. But I also seem to remember that if you go over, you get shot too. But that's not in the movie. But I could be wrong. Yeah, Barkovich, they did a really good casting job with him, because that's almost exactly what I would imagine him like in the book, and Garrity too. Stebbins, man, I'm just forgetting stuff. But point is, I liked it. When I was leaving, I said, man, this is a movie I think I would just watch, like just have it on. And the book, they finally made a movie out of all the Stephen King books be made into movies. The only one off the top of my head I would like to see The Regulators. Library Policeman, maybe. We should make a Langoliers like movie. But I would give Long Walk. Man, just because I like this. It's funny because I do not like Stephen King. I mean, I haven't read any of his books like in the last 20 years, maybe. Well, yeah, I read Everything's Eventual, and I read Cell. I remember I liked Cell. I thought it was fine, but I remember the movie was horrible. I haven't seen the movie. I hear that's horrible. Anyway, yeah, like all of his new stuff. Like I said, I haven't read it, but everyone says it's not that good. But man, Long Walk. I've been waiting a long time, and I thought they would never make it. Yeah, and I could just see it. I can almost see my own version of it, like made in the '80s, just very stark, not even violent, or just, yeah, it wouldn't even have to be violent. And I did feel like tension once it starts, and like a lot of times I was, is it almost over? Because it just kept going and going. And I think when it ended, like I knew it was gonna end because of like how many contestants there are left. But I would say go see it. It's very. I also wish I'd never read the book, because it would be a totally new experience. And read it. I'm sure I would have read it after. So yeah, read the book. I reviewed it a lot. I read it like right I think right before I started working at Red Robin, like 7 years ago. And I'll read it again. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about it, and I didn't want to go. I wanted to go, but then I got out of work. Like, I wanted to come home and change, and I got home like 20 minutes before I had to like get ready to go. I just want to lay down and watch Until Dawn, which I started a little while ago. I was like, no, go, just get out, you know. And then I really am glad I went. So I would give it a 4 out of 5 because I've read it. I'll read it again. Yeah, I watched it. I'll watch it again. It really worked for me. But like, yeah, like Talk to Me. I would give it a 2 just because I didn't like it. It wasn't like, sure, maybe like your average movie, but yeah, I just didn't like it. And I'm just gonna watch stuff like Night Beast and oh man, can't even see from here. Or Biohazard and Trash Humpers. Let me look at my movies. Psy Warrior. But yeah, I got some more movies. And if you got the zine, let me know. I'll see you later.